When did you see, or have you ever seen, an African militaries in US protecting their interest? Have you ever seen an African military in Britain protecting their interest? Have you ever seen African militaries in India or China or somewhere, or Russia or somewhere protecting their interest? Why do you come here in Africa? Tell people what is wrong with you to protect your interest. Okay, in my previous video about investors, you are looters. So you send again militaries to protect the company you've invested. You've been looting from us, and then you're coming to protect. That's crazy. Tell people you're crazy. You're not normal human. For sure, I believe this. What are you doing in our Africa with the militaries? I know you've been burying the what do we call them? Those weapons underground of Africa. We know that. You've been burying those weapons to kill us. You hate us so much because we are original people. You still use your militaries. You're here in Africa doing what? What are you doing here? Protecting which interest? You're coming to loot. And then you lie, you're coming here. Oh, the article is saying the Britain sent the militaries, they're somewhere. You know, here in Kenya, they are somewhere in Nanyuki. What are you doing in Nanyuki? Have you ever seen a Kenyan going there in your England snow places protecting? What will be they going there to do? To eat snow? You're here eating our food, eating our best food, enjoying our land. In the name of protecting you're stealing, looting, protecting. Let me tell you, Queen Elizabeth, this woman, this Caucasian, this reptilian, hey, there in Nanyuki, you have national park. Who are you? Who are you, queen? So-called, you're not even a queen. You are just something else. Those names, I don't know where you got them from. You know, also English is also another numbers. I don't know. Anyway, woman, why do you have in Nanyuki a national park? Who are you? Who are you in Africa with national parks? You should be having one there in your snow, not here. Oh, this is so shameful. And I know our presidents are compromised. They still continue keeping those people here. Militaries. That land, I remember I was going to buy a land somewhere in Nanyuki, and I was told, you know that place there, it's protected. It belonged to Queen Elizabeth. What? Someone very far, yet our people here have no land. The squatters, they're looking for somewhere to live. And then a woman somewhere there, a Caucasian woman, seated there with her ass, and he has a land here, and our people have no land. That's why I come back to the point of foolishness in Africa, the foolish presidents we have. Believe me, leaders, you have failed us. And I'm telling the youth, wake up. Take that land of the so-called Queen Elizabeth. Take it. Take it. Protect it. It's yours. Belong to you, to your ancestors. Not for Queen Elizabeth, not for Charles. That man who walk like this. They only show us with their clothes. You see, I don't know. Oh, they are holding bags. I don't know, made from where. Looters. Shame on you. Shame on you, white. Shame. You're so shameful. You only show us in magazine. Oh, you are holding clothes. Oh, you traveled to Africa to see the animals. Those are animals. Ours, not yours. You have interest in always in our land. Why can't you keep off? Stay in your caves. Stay in your snows. We don't need you here. Please, how can you occupy a place somewhere very far and it's still reading your names? It doesn't make sense at all. This is so wrong. Your militaries, they just enjoy here, they're fighting here in our land. And the future children, you have to keep watching this? Why was the freedom for? Our forefathers, Kenyatta, Nyerere, why were they fighting? For us to be liberated. But for us, what are we doing? Dear African, rise up, the African youth, go take those lands, fight for your continent. Otherwise, the leaders we have now, they're not gonna do it. They are compromised. Even if they are not compromised, they are with them in the bed. They're enjoying the money, the resources. The white man is still enjoying. Please, those militaries, Africans, let's stand up. Let's remove those militaries in our land. We don't need, let's make our own, a big military for African unification so that we protect this continent. It has been looted and raped for so long. A military with the weapons underground. What are you doing here to kill my generation? My generation to come? Your children keep killing my generation. Shame on you. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that, white man.